Hey guys, welcome back to the GT Improvement class. I've got some more measurement word problems here for you to do. So this is measurement word problems part 2. Same format as the video before. Go ahead and read through each of these and solve on your own, and then we will go through together after you're finished, okay? All right, so for this first one, Samuel's car weighs 2.5 tons. How many pounds does the car weigh? So we are going from tons and we are needing to convert that to pounds. So we are going from big to small. So big to small, multiply all. There are 2,000 pounds in 1 ton. So I'm just gonna multiply by 2,000 and that gives me delta 5,000. All right, go ahead and pause and work on the next one. All right, this one, number 2. Yasmin originally had 3 yards and 1 foot of fabric. She then used 48 inches of fabric to make a pillow. How much fabric was left? Looks like they forgot a period here. How much fabric was left? All right, what I'm gonna do here is I am going to change this and this. I'm going to get it to the same unit, and I'm choosing to change both of these to feet. What essentially we're going to need to be doing here is finding the difference, how much fabric was left. So I'm going to start with changing this to all feet and then changing this to feet. So 3 yards, 1 foot. Well, 3 yards, I know that there are 3 feet in a yard, so I just need to multiply by 3. So that's going to be 9 feet, but I still have 1 more foot there. So that first measurement is going to be 10 feet. All right, then it says she used 48 inches. So now I'm going to change 48 inches into feet. There's 12 inches in a foot, so I'm going to divide by 12, which is 4. So she used 4 feet. All right, so now I have the same measurement. So the question is, how much fabric was left? All I need to do is subtract 4 from 10, which gives me 6 feet. Now, you notice your answers, you don't see 6 because these are all in yards. So my final step is to simply convert this to yards. So we're going from small to big, divide the big. There are 3 feet in 1 yard. So I'm going to divide by 3, which is 2. So the answer is going to be bravo. All right, number 3, go ahead and pause and work it out. All right, number 3 says Martin has 1 gallon of milk. He uses 8 fluid ounces of milk in a recipe. How many fluid ounces of milk are left? Okay, so if you notice, all my answers are in fluid ounces. So in order to figure out this, the first place I need to start is I need to translate this to ounces. Okay, so 1 gallon is how many ounces? If you don't remember that one off the top of your head, what you could do is you could say, okay, well, I don't remember how many ounces are in a gallon, but maybe you remember how many cups are in a gallon. 1 gallon is the same thing as 16 cups, if you remember on your G house. And then you should remember that 1 cup is the same thing as 8 ounces. So to go from a bigger unit to a smaller unit, big to small, multiply all, we are going to multiply this by 8. So 16 times 8, that gives you 128 ounces. So if you want to memorize that, 1 gallon is the same thing as 128 ounces, okay? All right, so 1 gallon, that's 128 ounces. It says he used 8 fluid ounces of milk, so all we need to do is subtract 128 minus 8, which is, of course, 120. So your answer is going to be delta. Okay, moving on to the next one, go ahead and pause. All right, this one says Susan is 4 feet 9 inches tall. Her brother Jacob is 6 foot 1 inches tall. How much taller is Jacob? So in this problem, all we're doing is finding the difference, okay? For me, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to translate both of these to all inches. Okay, so 4 feet 9 inches, I wanna figure out how many total inches that is, and then do the same thing with 6 foot 1. And then all I'm gonna do is find the difference between the two. Okay, so 4 foot 9, I'll start with that one. 4 feet 9 inches. Well, 4 feet is going to be 48 inches. Plus you have another 9 inches. So that is a total of 57 inches. Okay, 6 foot 1 inches. Well, 6 feet, to figure out 6 feet into inches, I'm going to multiply by 12. So 6 times 12, that is 72 inches. Plus 1 inch, that is 73 inches. Okay, now all I need to do is find the difference between these two. So I'm gonna do 73 minus 57. 2 minus 7 is 6, 6 minus 5 is 1, so 16 inches. Now, we don't see 16 inches here. We know it can't be Alpha or Bravo. It's either gotta be 1 foot 4 inches or 1 foot 6 inches. Well, I know that 12 inches is a foot, right? So in order to make 16 inches, I need to add another 4 inches. So the answer is going to be 1 foot 4 inches. All right, last one. Amber is purchasing apples for her restaurant. She buys 2 gross, hope you remember what a gross is. She buys 2 gross of apples. Her chef uses 3 dozen apples to make the night's dessert. How many apples are left? Okay, a gross. If you remember, a gross is a dozen. It's 144. So if I have 2 gross, I just need to multiply that by 2, which is 288. So essentially what I need to do in this problem is I need to subtract how many apples were used from the total number of apples that we started with. So we started with 288. We used 3 dozen. There's 12 in a dozen, so she used 3 dozen, which is going to be 36 apples. So I'm just gonna subtract that from 288, which gives me 252. So your answer is going to be Bravo. Okay, I hope that was helpful for you. Please like this video and please subscribe, and see you at the next video. Have a great day.